Hello everyone. I'm Blanca, I'm from Mexico, and today I'm going to work with some products of Pentart. I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to wait some minutes for people who is going to join this live, and I'm going to talk in English and a little bit in Spanish. As you know, in Mexico we speak Spanish, but I learned English since I was in kindergarten, so I hope you enjoy it. The project that I'm going to do, I'm going to show you. I hope you like this. It's almost summer, it's vacations, and I'm going to do this. I hope you are going to enjoy the process. And as you can see, I use some papers, I use some rust and acrylics. I love to use chalky paints of Pentart, and I hope you are going to enjoy this. Hello. I'm watching that some people is joining. So sorry I don't speak Hungarian, but I'm going to try to do my best. As you know, this art, we love to craft, we love to do a lot of things together, so sometimes you don't need more explanations, you just want to have to watch the process and you are going to understand everything. So I'm going to change the camera and you are going to see my table, and I hope you are going to enjoy it. Let me change it, okay? I think it's okay, like this, okay? I'm going to do this heart, and the collection that I use for this, hello Eva, hello Carol, Dunay, Rosa. The collection that I'm going to use is this one. It's from Stamperia, it's Sea Dream. So as you can see, I take this from here, and the picture at the end of this kind of pads, you can find some pictures, and you can choose the one that you like. For this project I choose this one, and now, as I don't like too much fussy cutting, I have my turtle prepared. So this is very beautiful. And the colors that I'm going to use, as you can see, is some rust. I'm going to use cream colors, blue colors, brown. That are the colors that the collection have. Okay? So I show you the pad that I'm going to use for this. I use the pad that is the 8x8, and for this one I use the pad that is 12x12. But you can choose any image that you can find in the pad. And I'm going to explain how I do this. I have this heart that is an MDF heart. If you want to know the size, is 25 centimeters by 25 approx. And I'm going to use a circle that is going to be here. The circle is 15 centimeters. And as I don't have another circle to do this part, I cut foamy. As you can see, it's just foamy. I cut the circle, and this circle I'm going to take it off, and this is how you can do this part. Okay, I'm going to use acrylic primer from Pentart to paint everything. And then I'm going to put the colors and the papers and some stencils. The stencil that I'm going to use for the background of the heart, I choose this one. And for the background of the circle, I'm going to put some letters from this one, okay? And just with acrylics. During the live, I'm going to show you which colors I choose and the rust effect that all of you know. Hello, Judith, Eva, Ersebet, Silvia, Beretti. I'm so happy you are joining this live. Let me start. The product that I'm using is this one, is acrylic primer, and I'm going to prime everything, okay? Let me put a towel here because I don't like to do a lot of mess. I'm trying to read the comments. Sometimes Google and Facebook are very useful because I can see the translations in Spanish and in English, as you can understand some of things that I'm going to read. Hello from Hungary. Hello, Barbara. I don't know if you speak Spanish, but some of the people that follows me sometimes are from my country, and I'm going to speak some things in Spanish, okay? Hola, hola. Espero que me estén siguiendo, que estén disfrutando este live. Yo sé que algunas personas que me siguen son de México, de Latinoamérica. Entonces voy a estar hablando un poquito en español. Se supone que el live es en inglés, pero bueno. Tengo chance de hablar un poquito en español. Hello, Carol. You're watching from UK. So far from here. Como algunos de ustedes saben, soy de México. Ya tengo poco más de año y medio con Pentart. Estoy en el equipo de diseño. Hello, cariño. Hola, Basilis. So glad to join my life. I know that you are the best one. You are my teacher. But I hope you enjoy this live. Basilis ha sido pues mi maestro, fue uno de los maestros con los que empecé a aprender mix media y este arte tan hermoso de hacer manualidades. Ya no solamente como empecé haciendo country, y ya después me empezó a gustar el mix media y hacer otro tipo de manualidades. Entonces ya tengo un tiempo recibiendo los productos de Pentart. La verdad es que me gustan mucho, la calidad de estos productos es muy buena. Desgraciadamente no se consiguen fácilmente acá. Besos, Basilis. I love your Spanish. Maybe we're going to talk someday everything in Spanish. Y bueno, como les dije, ahorita lo que voy a aplicar es el acrylic primer de Pentart. Estoy dando una capa. Esto me permite que no se absorba tanto la pintura. Y los pads que estoy usando son de estampería. Voy a usar el pad de la colección de Sea Dream. Es una colección romántica y bueno, mi proyecto es veraniego, pero pues esa colección me permite hacer algunas cosas bonitas sin tener que usar palmeras y y flamingos para hacer algo veraniego. Entonces, como ya les mostré, ya tengo algunas de mis piezas recortadas. Y ahorita lo que estoy haciendo es solamente poniendo la base de primer. Esto ya lo terminé. Y vamos a pintar con los Chalky Colors. La verdad es que estos colores me gustan mucho. Para el círculo voy a escoger este Dekoratőr Paint Chalky, que es el color Cream White, que es un color claro. For the circle I'm going to use Cream White, and for the heart I'm going to use also Dekoratőr Paint Chalky, and the color is Vintage Beige. Okay, so I'm going to paint everything with these colors, and then I'm going to work with this part with the Rust Effect set. If you have some questions, you can write them, and if I can read during the live, I'm going to answer. If not, I'm going to read everything in my afternoon. Tengo mi agua acá y creo que me queda un poco lejos. Déjenme acercarla. Sí, a mí también me gusta. I love the heart too, Basilis, as it's summer decoration, but is with the romantic collection of Stamperia. I think that the heart is going to be okay with my project. And this is the color, remember, the Dekoratőr Chalky, and it's a cream one. Hello, Jill. Thanks for joining my live. Jill is one of my friends that I met during this pandemic with COVID, but we have the same addictions and the same brands that we like, and she's also from the Design International team from Pentart, so we can learn a lot from her because she has explanation for everything. Then, as you can see, the paints of the Dekoratőr Chalky, you don't have to use layers and layers and layers of this one. Hi Vicky, hello. With one layer of the paint, and it's okay. You don't need to do again and again and again. The colors are very, very good. Then I'm going to paint the heart. And as I told you, the color that I'm going to use is this one, is the Vintage Beige. Entonces lo que estoy usando son unas pinturas Chalky. Los colores que estoy usando son colores claros para que hagan juego con la combinación del pad que estoy usando. Ahorita voy a usar un color vintage y estoy usando también un color crema para el círculo. Y como les dije, la parte que voy a hacer con el set de oxidados es un pedazo de foamy que yo recorté, porque pues a veces es difícil conseguir a alguien que te haga los cortes y que tengas la pieza exacta. Entonces lo que yo hice fue con un pedazo de foamy, lo recorté con la medida del círculo y creo que ese va a estar perfecto. Hello, Timea. Where are you from, Timea? I'm nervous. As my teachers are watching, I'm more nervous. Cuando me están viendo mis maestros con los que he tomado clases y a los que he seguido durante mucho tiempo, como Vicky o como Basilis, me tiembla la mano. Pero bueno, yo espero que se pasen un rato divertido. La verdad es que, como les comenté en un principio, me gusta mucho usar los productos de Pentart. Porque bueno, la cantidad de colores y opciones que ofrecen es enorme. Entonces, permiten hacer mucho tipo de proyectos, ya sea vintage, ya sea steampunk, ya sea shabby chic. Y ustedes pueden ir escogiendo los colores y los productos que más les gusten. Además de que también tienen productos para tela, pueden trabajar sobre vidrio, pueden trabajar sobre madera, sobre MDF, sobre plástico. Entonces, pues no se olviden de seguir la página de Pentart. Ahí van publicando los proyectos que hacemos el equipo de diseño. Y en la página donde está el grupo, ustedes también pueden compartir sus proyectos que lleguen a hacer con los productos de Pentart. So, I'm done with this, and as you know, these kind of paints dry really fast, and this is one of the things that I love from Pentart. With one layer and that's it. It's okay. And for this, I'm going to use the set that I love. And this is the Rust Effect set, but this is paint. There is another set that is with chemicals, and you have to wait that the set is okay and you get the rust effect. I'm looking if I have the circle that I did with the other set, but I believe that is somewhere. But today I'm going to use this one. These are 4 colors. These 4 colors, and this is the 3D powder, and I'm going to put them here. I'm going to use a very old brush because I'm going to tap with the paints and with the 3D powder, and everything is going to be fine. Bonjour, Beatrice. Comment ça va? I'm trying to learn French, but honestly it's very difficult for me, the pronunciation. As English is for me difficult, French is more difficult. And these are the colors that I'm going to use. This is color red clay. You're going to see them here. This color is ochre. I know that this could happen, but this needle is going to save the life. And this color is the earth brown. And as I know, sometimes and the last color, I'm going to put them here, as you can see them. These are the colors that I'm using. They are from the set, and the red brown. Estos colores vienen en un set que ya viene preparado para ustedes, no tienen que estar adivinando qué colores van a utilizar. Ya es un set que trae estos 4 colores. Entonces, como ven, la verdad es que ya es muy fácil ya saber que esos colores son los que vamos a usar. Y aquí viene también un poco del 3D powder. And you can mix the 3D powder with the paint. And as I told you, don't see the brush, it's very old. But I'm going to use this one. I know that everyone can have their own technique to do this. You can mix the colors as you can get the look that you want, and at the end, if you want to do, you can spread it. This is only water, and you are going to have a good effect. Honestly, as it's almost dried, you are going to get this kind of color. When it's wet, the colors look very different, and when it's dry, the color change a little bit, and the rust is amazing. And I don't know if you can see, but here is the texture that we can get with the 3D powder that the set has. Pues si pueden ver aquí, se ve un poco de lo que es el polvo que trae el set. Entonces pues, se puede obtener un poco de textura cuando hacemos esto. Voy a pintar ahorita un poco más con el café y le voy a ir agregando lo que ya es el polvo, including with the brown color, the 3D powder, and I don't know if you can see because sometimes the camera doesn't help too much, but we are getting the texture that we want for the rust effect. That's the reason that I'm using an old brush. That's nice, Jill. Honestly, this collection is very romantic. I know that you are in the romantic team too. And these kind of collections are really beautiful. And for this summer, I have some pads and I rescue them from my mess. And now I'm using them too much in a lot of projects. Le digo a Jill, que me comenta que está usando estos pads. La verdad es que son unas colecciones del año pasado. Pero para los proyectos de ahorita veraniegos, si les gusta lo romántico y si les gusta pues hacer proyectos de acuerdo a la estación, entonces pueden ir rescatando esos pads que aún se pueden conseguir de esa colección de Sea Dream. Y los colores a usar pues son los de la misma colección, un poco de gris, un poco de beige, color crema, color azul. Y la verdad es que se ven súper bonitos. Si se fijan, para el 3D powder no necesitan pegamento, con la misma pintura se va a adherir y no se va a caer después. Si se fijaron, le raspé un poco al otro cuando se los enseñé. No se cae, ya se queda pegado con la misma pintura que estamos agregando. Entonces, la textura del rust o del oxidado ya la tenemos, y ya nada más vamos a jugar un poco con los colores. La verdad es que a veces esta es la parte más tardada de hacer un proyecto de este tipo. Lo estoy haciendo casi al principio porque pues ya después podemos hacer un poco el stencil y demás, y que esto vaya secando. Entonces por eso lo estoy haciendo desde ahorita, ¿ok? Entonces vamos a ir agregando un poco de los otros colores. Y de verdad, aunque ahorita vean como que no les gusta mucho el rust, cuando va secando va tomando una combinación que queda muy bonita. At the beginning, maybe you don't like how the rust is looking, but when it dries, the combination of this kind of colors looks really, really beautiful. Maybe in some weeks, Pentart are going to show more projects that I did for this summer, and you are going to see that I'm using a lot this set because I did some projects with the same collection, the Sea Dream, and one of my favorite effects is the rust one. So I'm using this set too much. I need a bigger set. I'm not looking new comments, but if you want to ask, or you want to ask me something about my life, it's okay. I have 2 teenagers. One of them finished middle school. Now he's going to start high school. But as they are in vacations, I don't want balls and boring kids playing Xbox all day, so they are now in soccer camp. They finish classes last Wednesday, I think, and yesterday they start soccer camp. I'm not bad bum, so they are not boring here. Yeah, I know. I ask the bigger jars with the same colors, as they are just 20 milliliters. I need the 100 milliliters. Oh yes, Basilis, they are my bodyguards. Nowadays, I have to look up if I want to talk with them. They are really, really higher than me. Just a little, they can blend, and you can dry this. My other kid is 13 years. The one that is now in high school is 15. The other is 13. He is going to be in seventh grade of middle school. In Mexico is different. We have primaria y secundaria. We don't have middle school and high school, but they are in a school that has the system, the American system, so they are in middle school. But they are boys and they don't like to crap with me, so they are in soccer camp. Les estoy comentando que tengo 2 hijos y uno de ellos, bueno, ya termina middle school y va a pasar a high school. I'm going to let this dry as I can do something else. I'm going to work with this. The color that I'm going to choose is this one. Is vintage gray. Is from acrylic paint that it's matte, and the stencil. Hi Melinda, thanks for joining us. That I'm going to use is this one. I'm going to use the letters of the stencil. Remember, this is the color. And with this brush, I'm going to use a little bit of the color, and remember to don't move the stencil too much. I only want a little bit of the letters. I don't want them to be really dark. No quiero que se vea muchísimo. Oops, it was cut off and it's taken ages to get back. Really? I'm watching the live in my tablet and it's okay. I hope you are not having more problems. Because I always have my tablet because I love to read the comments and to see who is joining and to say hello. So that's it. And then I'm going to work a little bit in the heart with the stencil. This stencil is difficult to clean, honestly. I don't like the stencils to be blue or gold, but this is really thin, so I don't like that is ruined. The color that I'm going to use now is this one, is Decor Paint Chalky. The color is denim. Oh yes, Basilis, I love this stencil, but I'm thinking that I need another one and it's out of stock nowadays. I'm going to only use some parts of the stencil. I'm not going to do everything. And remember that here we are going to glue the circle. Yes, it's very fragile. I love the design of this stencil, but honestly, it's very fragile. Three or four times? Wow, I know why the stencil is out of stock. Oh, that's a good tip, Jill. I'm going to do this. Sometimes I put my stencils in a tray with a little bit of soap, and it helps. As you can see, I'm not doing everything with the stencil, but this is beautiful. And I'm going to put this here. Les digo que este stencil es de estampería. La verdad es que el diseño está precioso. El único problema con este stencil es que es tan delgadito que es muy fácil simplemente al meterlo en el sobre donde lo tengo, que se maltrate, que se doble, y entonces al limpiarlo pues también se llega a lastimar un poco. Entonces pues creo que ya aprendí mi lección y debí de haber comprado otro igual. Pero pues a veces los stenciles los sacan por temporadas y ya no se pueden volver a conseguir. Entonces tendré que seguirlo cuidando mucho. La verdad es que está súper bonito y sirve mucho para este tipo de proyectos. As you can see, this is very beautiful. And I'm going to dry a little bit, because I'm going to use one of my favorite products that are the antiquing gels. As you know, there are 8 colors of the antiquing gels, and they are very, very, very beautiful. I love them. For this project, the one that I'm going to use is this one, the antiquing gel umber. But you can find patina blue, patina green, the ochre, white, olive. Hello, Ildico. How are you today? I'm trying to don't use too much the heat gun, because I don't like the noises in the lights, honestly. I'm going to use this one. And remember that if you don't like the color, or if it's too dark, or the antiquing gel that you use, you can use water and clean this one. Okay? And first of all, I'm going to use this here. If you clean fast, you can remove a little bit. But if you don't like how this looks, you can put water and clean more. I want a vintage look, so this looks great. And remember, this is the product that I'm using, is the antiquing gel. And I'm going to put a little bit of water and clean this again. And one more time. This has more antiquing gel. I'm going to use this only to dry brush the heart, and then I'm going to clean a little bit here again. And it's okay. Always remember to put your brushes in the water if you want to keep them more time. And then I'm going to put this together. It's almost dried. And the product that I'm going to use is this one, the Express Glue. Hello, Joanne. How are you? Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Y bueno, lo que les estaba diciendo era que iba a usar un poco los antiquing gels. Ese es uno de los productos que salió, me parece que a finales del año pasado, de Pentart. Sacaron 8 colores. Pueden encontrar azul, verde, blanco, ocre, café, umbra. La verdad se ven súper bonitos. Entonces, a mí me sirven para cuando quiero hacer un efecto vintage o viejo o así, y es el producto que uso. Ahorita lo que estoy haciendo es solamente pegando el círculo que ya está casi seco. It was not dry here. And then let me clean my hands because I don't want to ruin the project. Sometimes when I'm working projects that are very light, if my hands are brown, the project turns brown too. And then I'm going to use these pieces. These are metallic ones that I'm going to glue here. As my letters are like this, I'm going to put one here, 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 here. I'm going to use 8 of them, okay? Entonces conseguí unas piezas metálicas que me van a servir para hacer mi círculo. Voy a poner 8 de ellas aquí. El pegamento que estoy usando es el Express Glue. A veces para los lives suelo usar silicona para que seque rápido, pero honestamente no me gusta mucho porque después se cae. Entonces ahorita lo que estoy haciendo es que lo estoy pegando con el Express Glue. Lo malo de estos pegamentos pues es que sí necesitan su tiempo, entonces ahorita espero que no se caiga. Lo bueno es que el proyecto no lo tengo que levantar ya. Todo lo voy a trabajar en horizontal y así no se cae. Y la última pieza la voy a poner aquí. So, as I told you, I don't like to cut during the lives because I'm very slow. So I have the piece already cut and I'm going to use some pieces of cardboard to put this in dimensional way, okay? These are done. And I'm going to use just white cardboard to put some small pieces in the back of the turtle. And with the same glue, I'm going to put them in the back. Oh, no. I hope you're not hearing that. And that's okay. And then I'm going to use this one. This is the circle that I'm going to use. and I'm going to use with this and let me find another piece of cardboard. Give me some minutes. I have here another piece of cardboard, so sorry. And then I'm going to use this here, okay? Yes. And then I'm going to glue this right here, okay? But I'm going to use more cardboard because I'm going to put the flowers in the back. Just a big piece of cardboard in the back. And here. And for this project I choose some leaves and flowers that I got here in Mexico. To glue them. Oh no, I need this one. And then I'm going to use these flowers. Sorry, I have some problems here in my house. My mom is here and sometimes I have to run. So sorry. And then I'm going to glue them with a heavy body gel. As you can see, I'm just finishing. And I'm just going to put this here. And then I'm going to use some cord. And I'm trying to put this here, but I don't want to move the heart because I don't want to throw everything away. And maybe just for the circles, some touches of gold. 3D balls. Oh yes, the 3D balls are perfect, but honestly they are in a drawer that it's far away from me. And maybe you can add some touches just in the borders with this color, that is the Decor Paint Chucky, that is the brown one. I'm trying to close everything as I don't have everything in my table. And this is the Decor Chucky brown. Just a little bit from the borders. You can do this with the brush or with an old sponge, just to add some color. And also you can paint the border with the same brush. And I think that it's done. What do you think? Oh, thank you so much. I try to do something quickly and something that you can do, and something that looks nice. As you can see, they are the same. But you have the turtle or you have the seal. You can choose the one that you like. So thank you so much for joining this live. I hope you enjoy it and have a happy summer. In Mexico, sometimes it's raining nowadays, but I hope you the best vacations. Craft, use Pentacolor products, and thanks for being here. Bye bye. I love you. Bye.